Two, one. Hey, y'all. I'm here with Katie. We've been working with each other for about 2.5 years. Katie's located in Asheville, North Carolina, and is a personal chef who specializes in clean but delicious eating and specialty dietary requirements. So, Katie, tell us a little bit about what your business was like 2.5 years ago and what were you looking to change in your business?
2.5 years ago, I actually had a full-time job as a chef for a catering company, and my personal chef business was a side hustle. So I worked 5 days a week at my full-time job, and then 2 days a week, I fulfilled weekly orders and delivered them for my clients.
Wow. And then why did you want to work with a coach and what were you dreaming of? What were you aspiring to?
So I had always kind of followed like the self-help. Um, my husband calls them my shamans. Just kind of like, I guess it all started with the movie The Secret. So I kind of started following the people who were featured in that movie, and actually bought like some of their lessons. Um, so and they always said like you need to hire a coach. But from there, I didn't know where, to hire these people I was following was like thousands of dollars. And even though I was like ready and willing to make that leap, I just didn't have the funds. So you popped up on my Facebook, and I had done a twerk shop with you at the Racket Club, and I just loved your energy, and I thought you were like so amazing. So I was like, wow, she's a coach too. And it was actually sign up, create a goal, pay, I can't remember how much it was, like $50 or something. So pay this, and then it was like 3 months, we'll try and reach your goal. And so my goal was like to pay off some debt. And then you the whole time were kind of like, can we talk about this side hustle you got going on? Like, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to do that full time eventually. And you just kept pushing it. So and then our monthly calls were so beneficial. I was like, can we keep doing these calls? And you were like, yeah, why don't you be one of my clients?
Yeah.
So
So tell us, 2.5 years later, tell me about your full-time business.
yes, well, it's been almost a year and a half since I've totally quit my job, and doing my side hustle has become my full-time career. And I just am so grateful for that every day. Like I stop and say, wow, I just wanted this for so long, and I'm actually doing it. Um, and it is doing great. Been able to pay all my bills, pay myself a good salary, even like go on some vacations. Um, and right now I'm just working on growing it. So trying to get like really niche, with the healthy cooking. I can easily get distracted and try to do more things. So I'm trying to narrow that down because I hear that that's the way to like really make more money is to get
Yes,
more niche.
absolutely.
So yeah, I'm gonna launch some cooking classes and try to stay narrow with that healthy special diet cooking.
Awesome. And tell me, how has coaching, us working together, how has that helped you?
It's helped me tremendously. I think, first of all, it keeps me accountable. I've always been like very motivated person and ready to reach my goals, but I tend to like bite off more than I can chew. And it's hard to like keep those blinders on. So that's kind of what you really helped me like forget about that, work on this, and this. Um, kind of and staying accountable, like knowing I have to talk to you again. And like, if I'm like, oh, well, I haven't done anything in a month, then that would be bad. But to be able to say, oh, I did this and this and this, and I'm working on this, it just makes me feel more accomplished and satisfied.
Awesome. How hard did I push you to quit that job?
Yeah, pretty hard, pretty hard. Yeah, I was always like, oh, well, how about I do it this and how about I do it that? And you and my husband have been on the same track. Like, so you were both like, it really came to a head where both of you were like, you need to quit your job. So
And such wonderful things have happened. Like you in 2.5 years, like your business is significant. You're hiring right now. You do retreats, you do private dinners, you do a lot of like cooking for families who have specialty dietary needs. And I just want to amplify that you grew your business and like were brave enough to do it across the pandemic.
right. One of my focus, a big focus for my business before the pandemic was retreat catering. And I kind of have a good gig. I'm one of like 3 preferred caterers that are pretty well-known retreat center in the area. So that was like a big paycheck, about once a month. And that completely went away. Like I had this time last year, I had more retreats booked from March through October that I'd ever had. So I was like really excited about that. And then boom, it went away. Like even like a few days before I was supposed to start a retreat, someone called and, I made them pay for whatever food I bought, but it was like, oh my God.
Right.
But yeah, I started really getting a lot of inquiries for, people that wanted to go on vacation, but obviously stayed in the country. And Asheville was a desired spot, with lots of beautiful mountain homes to rent.
Mhm.
And, feeling uneasy or having a group that's, a little too big to go to a restaurant, to have someone come in and cook restaurant quality food was a really popular thing that exceeded what I thought I was going to make with those retreats that I lost.
Awesome. Really good work
Yeah.
with that. So what's next for you? What's the next big step?
Well, as I mentioned before, trying to get more niche and really kind of stay on brand. So the next big thing is I'm going to launch online cooking classes.
Yeah.
So I'm working on that. At the very beginning of March, I'm doing like a trial class with like family and friends. So hopefully I'll be able to like go totally live sometime in March with those classes.
Awesome. Really great work, Katie. I'm so excited to see what happens with your business. I'll put your contact info for anybody who's in the Asheville area, or you can take a cooking class from anywhere. Thank you so much. Good work.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa.